Hey everyone, Tech Steve here, and welcome back to the channel. Myself and a lot of content creators only review large televisions, but is there still a need for a 40-inch television?
And the answer to that question is yes. So today I'm going to show you guys a $129 40-inch television from Hisense, and the software in this television is powered by Hisense's very own software called Vidaa, which is not found much here in the United States, but is huge over in Europe. Now let's be honest, this is not a type of TV you're going to put in your living room unless you have a very tight quarters, but for other people, this is going to be great for a bedroom, hang it up in the garage, even put it in the kitchen if your family watches TV while eating dinner. It's completely up to you, but let's get out of the box and see what it looks like. The great thing about buying a 40-inch TV is that one person can set up everything on their own. And once you open up the box, you're going to find 2 feet, a remote control and instruction book, and there's some styrofoam on each side of the television. And I was really impressed that Hisense put a piece of cardboard in front of the screen to protect it, even on a TV this size. Now I will tell you that the construction on this TV is mainly plastic, but the feet are very easy to screw on. And on the bottom of it, you're going to find an audio system, and you're going to find a press button that you can use to get through some of the basic inputs. Now keep in mind that the power cord on this TV is attached, so you might need an extension cord if you're going to mount it on a wall. And here's what the screw holes looks like on the back of the television. And the inputs on it is going to be an audio output, a USB, 2 HDMIs, and a composite input if you still have an older VCR or DVD player. There's also an ATSC tuner, and this TV does have Wi-Fi built right in. This TV took around 5 minutes to set up. You just enter your Wi-Fi and that's about it. They do have a way you can add in your Vidaa account by creating one, but I didn't do any of that stuff. I just want to show you guys the layout. On top here, you have this little bar right here, and these little icons have something different each one. This TV doesn't have a full app store, but you can customize these different apps that you can see. And if you go add some more, you can see everything in here. Again, you can't add your own applications, but it has some of the things I would use. You have YouTube TV, Pluto, Peacock. One thing that doesn't have, I wish it had, is Discovery Plus, because I use that. But other than that, I mean, the application store is pretty much great for people who just want to, again, put this in a little college dorm or something like that. So let's take a look at the YouTube TV here, and I played some sports, and you can see that the TV actually has a pretty decent picture. I mean, considering that it is a less expensive television, it's going to be fine for most people who just want to have something on in the background or even watch a little sporting event with their family. And this TV does have live TV using the over-the-air antenna, and it still has the channel button, which is great. And it pops up this little box that lets you see what's going to be playing on TV plus the audio quality of it. So, you know, it's a cool little TV. If you're in an area that has antenna reception, you don't even have to hook up internet or anything to this TV if you don't want to. Now you're going to see the backlights on this TV when watching movies, but overall the picture quality is pretty good. And if you don't want to see the bars on the top and bottom, which is in letterbox, you can always stretch into the picture so you'll see less of that backlight. But I was pretty impressed with the colors overall. It's not too bad for what it is. All right, to show you guys an example of that, you can see those black bars on there, but there's a way to get rid of it. If you hit this menu button on the remote control, you get this cool little sidebar. And not only you have the picture mode, sound modes, but there's one in here called picture size. If we press on that, you can see it's set up to automatic, and it's going to adjust itself for all your content. But if we scroll through all the different options, there's one over here called cinema. As soon as we press on that, you can see it fills in the screen. And a lot of people like that because you don't have to see those backlights shining through. So that's a great option for a lot of people out there. Now on this TV, you're going to get some dirty screen effect, and you can see that's where the screen is not consistent. And I want to show you guys some different skin tones so we can go through these different ones, and you can see how it performs. But you know, you will see that dirty screen effects on an all white screen. It's not something that you're going to be viewing every single day, but if you get into any content like using it for a PC or something like that, where you might have a white wallpaper, you're definitely going to notice it. And when it comes to motion, overall I felt that this TV was running pretty smooth. Now keep in mind, this is not a top tier TV. Just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. Now I want to play some games on this television and I didn't know what to expect, but I was surprised that it actually has a gaming mode built right into the software. Now it doesn't support auto low latency or variable refresh rate, but for someone who's looking for something in a small environment, I think this TV does just fine for what it is. And here's a look at the Xbox settings. Like I was saying earlier, it's not going to support any types of bells and whistles, but it's not too bad for a TV that's not really meant for gaming or anything like that. Just gives you the option to play from time to time. Now, I will tell you that this TV has a great picture for a standard basic little guy. I think it's going to really fit the bill for most people. And I want to show you guys some of the menu options because it has plenty for most people. We have picture mode, and under here you have vivid, you have standard, energy savings, gaming mode, theater, sports. So you have all the different events that you're gonna need. We have sound mode, and sound mode is gonna allow you to have standard. And you have all these different outputs, so you can literally find the sound that works for you. Now it has small speakers, so don't expect it to get too loud. We have audio output, so you can use the TV speakers, or you can output it through the HDMI, which is ARC, not eARC, but it will give you some option there. And this is great for people who having problems with the lip sync. You can control that and the balance. So a lot of TVs don't even have that option. Again, you have headphone mode. If you plug in headphones, you literally don't have to do that. And then we have the sound mode where you can add even more sound to it. I'm talking about bass boost, surround sound, enhance the clarity, and true volume. So it helps out with those annoying loud commercials that come out at night. Plus it does have an EQ. Now over here on the networks, we can connect it to all your different Wi-Fi connections. You can scan for channels, which I showed you guys an example of that earlier. And then we have system, and under here you can do your time and date, as well as connect mobile devices. So you have HDMI CEC, so it will control your gaming consoles through this remote control. And then you have application managers. Again, these are for applications that are built in. Plus you have voice services. So this TV doesn't have voice command built in it, but you can connect it to Google, you connect to Alexa, and you can connect it to Vidaa. So you have plenty of options in there. You just hit the setup. You're going to log into your account with your device, and once it finds it, you can do some basic things like turn the TV off and on and different features like that to help, enhance the experience with this TV. The last thing I want to show you guys is over here under the inputs. Of course, you can hook up the antenna. It labels your gaming consoles through HDMI. There's your AV input, but you can screen share your Android device over to this television, in some cases iPhones. And you have this feature called content sharing. So you can plug in a USB thumb drive and play your files on that. It is limited to what it plays. But then if you have different servers in your home, like I have a ATSC 3.0 home run tuner, and this allows you to play the files off that, or a video server, or your pictures. So you have a lot of different options in this TV. So the question is, who is it for? Again, it's for people who want to put something smaller, dining room, bedroom, college dorm, office. Anytime you need a small TV and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you definitely want to consider this, especially at the price point. I'm Tech Steve. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.